Okay, so here's an overview of the mixing and the X32 app. So you're going to make sure you're connected to the right Wi-Fi, which is the TP-Link 87 5G. There's no password on it. Once you are connected to that, you can connect to the mixer. And that's with X32 Mix, and it should give you an option just to connect. This connected automatically. So if you hit home up here, it'll take you back to the home. Channels 1 through 8 are most of the live stuff. So there's BC Vox, AJ Vox, BC Guitar, Kick, My Guitar. My Guitar is stereo, but if you just move one, they move together, so it's pretty easy. Mute buttons down here, but generally, yeah, keep them all on and then just adjust down or up as needed. They're pretty sensitive. There's nothing in channel 7 or 8 right now. That's pretty much all you have to mess with here. Then click on channels 9 through 16. There's keyboards, that's BC's keyboards. So again, that's stereo, they move together. Guide and click, never touch those. Those should all be all off. Those are just for our in-ears to tell us what to do, but they shouldn't be in the speakers. Just don't mute them or else we can't hear them. Then tracks, so for the backing tracks, we have, again, stereo, left, right, so they go up and down together. And then when BC's not playing bass, or even sometimes when he is and there's some keyboard bass, we have backing tracks bass too. So I think generally we want to make sure that the bass is high enough when BC's not playing bass. And as far as the tracks go, we definitely want them in and heard, but sort of in the background compared to what we're playing. So and then if you go MTX main right here, this has the controls for how loud everything is overall. So main left to right are just the top speakers, and these speakers are more for all the high-end stuff. And then main C is going to be the subwoofer in the center. And so in order to increase the overall volume, you use these sliders. And hopefully you're not going to have to mess with these too much, but I think the main thing you might need to mess with is if the subwoofer is overpowering the main speakers. You can either turn up the mains or turn down the subwoofer and just kind of get the right mix there. You might need to do that from song to song, but probably not too much. You want to keep the volume pretty consistent. And of course you can mute these guys if you want. One final thing, we have effects for the vocals that will change automatically, so you don't need to do anything with that. But in order to, and these will all be muted and unmuted automatically, so you don't need to mess with that. But in order to control how much of the effects there are, you can just use these sliders if you want. And so big R stands for big reverb, small R stands for small reverb, slap L is like really short delay, and then the FX4, which I haven't named, is the longer delay. And so you can, if there's a song that has reverb on it, it's just way too much, and you see that it's unmuted, that means it's playing. You just take it down a little bit. Same with the slap effect or the big delay. Feel free to move them up and down if it's drowning stuff. So that is pretty much it. I'll show you kind of an idea, just playing some backing tracks real quick. You can kind of get an idea of how it works. So all right. So right now we just have the subwoofer on. Now that works, and then if I take that off, that's just the main speakers. And then you see, let's see if we go back to channel 9 through 16, you'll see the tracks are there, and then the bass is there. And so you can hear, that's just the bass coming through, and this is just the tracks coming through. So that is pretty much it. And if you accidentally put the click in, it's gonna not sound very good. So yeah, keep the click out, and